Welcome back for the fourth quarter of girls high school basketball on DouglasCountyDigest.com. The Arcola Lady Purple Riders have opened up a 29-13 lead over the Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond Lancers here in Arthur tonight. Chris Patton, Luke Johnson with you for the final quarter of action. And Arcola has it to start the quarter. Conlon has it. She looks into the post, thinks otherwise though. Kicks it over and a jump shot put up, no good by number 14, Rachel Fischel. She scurries after the ball, unable to get it though. Here comes Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond on a fast break. We're going to get a blocking foul as Ashley Tabb tries to go to the basket.
And this is a good chance for her to find a rhythm here at the free throw line, put a couple of these in. She missed a couple earlier, but that always helps the shooter to find a rhythm with easy free throws.
Foul goes against number 23, Alexis Conlon, her first for Arcola. Shot up and good there for Ashley Tabb. She has 5 on the night in her first game after scoring 14 as Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond beat Blue Ridge in the tournament at Okaw Valley. Second shot good. 29-15. It's a 14-point lead. 7:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
6-2, 1-1, 5-8.
Arcola has it now, trying to feed that post yet again. It's knocked away, and Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond has it. Here come the Lancers looking to cut into this double-digit lead. They almost passed away. Brianna Morgan does a nice job to corral it. Driving to the basket is Elise Harris. Shot put up and rims no good. Ashley Tabb had a nice look there, just couldn't get it to fall down.
6-2-1, 0-4-1.
7-11 remaining in this contest. 14-point Arcola lead.
And Arthur's got to start taking some gambles here if they want to get back into it, make it a close game. It's a nice post screen. They need to start going after steals. And
Arcola with 2 good looks for their best post players, but unable to score much like they were doing earlier in the game. Rachel Fischel and Samantha Reese, actually. Rachel Fischel's had a great game as well, but Samantha Reese and Kara Edwards have done a great job in the post tonight, but that time each got a look and neither of them could get it to go down. And we got a foul against Arcola. Frustration foul there for Taylor Edwards, her 4th. Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond, the Lancers do a little give and go, try and get it into the post. And Elise Harris kicks it back out top. Brianna Morgan has it. Driving again is Tabb. Her shot was no good though. We're in a foul, pushing foul against Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond.
6-2-0, 9-9.
And Arthur's still getting some decent shots here and there. They're just, I mean, it's been consistent all game long. They just haven't gone in for him,
6-2-1, 1-3.
Alex Miller picks up her second foul. That's the team's 3rd here in the second half. 29-15 is Arcola's advantage right now. 6.5 minutes left to go in the game. Arcola's going to just feed the post, it seems like, every time here. And it worked out perfectly there for Kara Edwards as she puts it up and in this time. 31-15, Arcola leads. Ashley Tabb drove to the basket, met by 3 Arcola defenders. Ball gets knocked away, but it is going to remain with the Lancers.
And Arcola can just seal this up by going to the post over and over again because they don't have anybody that can shut Kara Edwards down.
And from what we've seen so far tonight, I don't think Arthur's going to go on a big 3-point binge to cut it, to cut into this double-digit lead.
And their offensive scheme isn't going to work to their advantage here because they're very slow and they pace it out and they need to get some points in a hurry.
That scheme works great when you got a big lead, but it's hard when you're trying to come back from 16. Arcola coach Nancy Stiff, a little frustrated, I believe, and calls a timeout. Well, ball looked like it was having some issues were the Lady Purple Riders getting it across half court.
And the final ticket, 6-2-0, 9.
And I'm sure that Arcola's coach, she's telling them right now to end the game solid, be efficient with the basketball, get it to the post, get points, end the game here and now. But to take away some good pointers at the end of the game. And Arthur, you gotta make it look like you're in a hurry to get some baskets. You're trying to come back and win this thing in the last 5 minutes. Get everybody involved, spread it out a little, and then maybe go back to your go-to scorer.
And just by looking at the girls on the court, it doesn't seem like Arcola has a dramatic size advantage, but they have just really taken advantage of just gotten great position all night, and we're able to do some things that Arthur Levington Atwood Hammond hasn't been able to do.
They're just more physical. I mean, you can just tell every time they go to post up, they're much more physical. They clear out the lane so that they have an open look to the basket.
Arcola with it now, guarded tightly out top is Riley Fischel. She picks up her dribble, double dribbles there. She'd forgotten she had done that, so it's turnover for Arcola. Nice defense by the Lancers.
And those are the things that Arthur has to do here, is to get quick turnovers and make some baskets on the end, their end.
Got to cash in on these offensive possessions. Morgan has it now. She kicks it down in the corner to Harris. Harris back out top to number 12, Alex Miller. She's going to drive, throws it back into the post. Harris puts up a floater, no good, hits off the front rim. And it's rebounded by Kara Edwards, doing it on the defensive end as well as on offense. Rachel Fischel passed it off. She gave it off to Riley Fischel. And defended tightly by Ashley Tabb, knocked out of bounds. Off a Tabb, it's going to stay with the Purple Riders.
Touch is Russell Bro. Russell Bro.
5:05 remaining here in the game. 31-15 is Arcola's lead. They're up 16 points on the Lancers of Arthur Levington Atwood Hammond. Riders get the ball in, and it gets back out top with point guard Rachel Fischel. She has 9 points tonight in the scoring capacity. She's also dished it off several times, made some nice passes, ran this offense that's kind of run like clockwork for Arcola. And drive, pull-up jumper, no good that time, and rebounded by Riley Farrell, the junior guard for the Lancers. Fast break coming here, feed it inside. Nice job by Alex Miller to get free from her defender, and she puts it up and in, puts an easy shot in. 31-17, 14 points is the Arcola lead.
Good job by Ashley Tabb, keeping her eyes up, seeing the open Alex Miller for an easy two.
Kara Edwards with it now. She thinks about driving. She's most of the time tonight been in the post, had it out top a couple times, looked to drive when she's had it out there. And we're going to get another timeout by Arcola. A little frustrated maybe with that offensive possession there.
I think she's a little more frustrated with the defensive end, leaving somebody wide open for that layup. Just a gimme when all 5 of her players were back before the offense got down there and set up, and they just missed one person down in the middle.
Can't get beat back down the floor if you're Arcola and you're trying to protect this lead. 4:07 remains in the game, and they have a 14-point lead. 10-4 is the Arcola record coming into this game. Looks like they're going to go to 11-4, pending a big rally here by Arthur Levington Atwood Hammond. They will go to 1-1 in the conference if they're able to hold on here. And it's a nice start to the second school semester, I guess, if you're Arcola.
Yeah, coming out with the win. It's a positive note to lead into the next couple weeks and then into tournament play. It's always a definite boost to come off of a break, a couple weeks where you haven't really, you've practiced some, you might have had a holiday tournament to play in before the break, but over the break, you eat a little bit, you take time off, you're not used to having your basketball legs underneath you. To get a win, come out right off the bat, and get a pretty decisive win. At the moment, it's looking like it's going to be a pretty decisive win.
It's a little different when you're going to school during the day and then having stuff like this at night as compared to like a holiday tournament where you're just kind of hanging out and then it's like, okay, time to go to the game, time to get on the bus. And now Arcola has it. They're going to look to run some clock here, maybe feed the post again. Looks like we're going to get an over and back call against Arcola. Well, we have referees trying to decide what exactly is going on. We had one official say it was tipped and deflected. The other official said it was an over and back call. They're talking about it, and the official is going to explain it to Arcola head coach Nancy Stiff, and the original ruling is going to stand.
The ball was tipped, but she caught and had possession with one leg on their side of the floor, and then her other leg came down on the other side of the floor. Thus, she had possession on their side, and the over and back came when her other foot came down. Nancy
Stiff was shaking her head just a minute ago, so I'm not sure she really agreed with the explanation she was given, but kind of out of her power right now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, and she can't really complain too much with the way the ball game has gone for her squad. So
strong defense here by Arcola, trying to keep Arthur Levington Atwood Hammond away from the basket. 3:35 remaining in the game. Arcola leads by 14. Thought about a drive there, did Ashley Tabb. She was met and then she pulled it back up. And Emily Siegmiller has it in the corner now. She kicks it back out top to Rosalind Plank. Three-pointer up, just kind of grazes the iron. Nice rebound, though, by Plank to kick it back out, and we're going to run another set here for Arthur Levington Atwood Hammond. Tried to feed it inside in the post area to Alex Miller, and knocked away, kind of rolls around a little bit. We're going to get a jump ball call.
And that's an okay shot at this time for Ashley Tabb or anybody else from the Arthur squad, because time's dwindling. They need to get some points in a hurry. And they got an offensive rebound out of it. They've got some hustlers down there, some rebounders. Go get the ball, kick it out, and start it all over again.
Few offensive rebounds here the last couple possessions for Arthur Levington Atwood Hammond. Nice shot there, put up no good. Here comes Arcola. Taylor Edwards has it. She thought about giving it up. Going to take it all the way, though. 6-pointer of the night for Taylor Edwards. It's 33-17, back to a 16-point Arcola lead. 3-point basket put up no good by Siegmiller, rebounded by Kara Edwards. Rachel Fischel has it. Kind of slows things down just a little bit here with just about 2.5 minutes remaining in the ballgame. Conlon has it. Back out top, Kara Edwards now. We'll see if Arcola is content to just kind of pass it back and forth and keep running their cuts, but not really look to the basket. Kara Edwards had it out top. She was guarded. Alex Miller got her hand in there, tried to take it away. Gonna get called for the foul.
An aggressive foul is good defense, just a little too much of the arm. But that's the kind of stuff you need here at the end of the ball game. Even if you're not going to be able to pull it out and catch a win, you need those things for the next ball game to use when the game is closer and the game's still on the line.
And it's not like it's going to send Arcola the line or anything. Both teams only have 4 fouls here in the second half, so we're a little bit a ways away from the bonus situation. We'll see if Arthur decides to go into a fouling mode to try and put Arcola at the line and get the ball back some, or to take some gambles on defense. Arcola pretty content here for the first time tonight, just to waste some time, get that clock run down. They don't really appear to be looking to score.
Well, they don't need to. The Arthur doesn't have a lot of ball pressure right now to force them to do anything. There's a little bit by Ashley Tabb. There's an aggressive foul. That'll happen, but you need that from all 5 players right now. You need to have that aggressiveness to force Arcola to do things that you want them to do.
First foul of the night for Ashley Tabb, and 5th team foul against the Lancers. Arcola throws it in, goes towards the basket, turnaround jumper good for Taylor Edwards. She's doubled her point total here in the last minute or so. She's got 8, 35-17 is the Arcola lead.
See, I would think this is what Arthur doesn't want to do right now, is get stagnant and take so much time with the ball around the perimeter.
I wonder if they just don't really know how to run it more of a hurry up, if they're just so drilled and so used to running that system where they look for that best possible option that they don't maybe have a second gear to put it into. Arcola has it now. We're about 1 minute 5 seconds away from this contest being over. And Arcola's going back and just kind of passing it back and forth out top. Samantha Reese has the ball, kind of the furthest she's been away from the basket all night. 25, that's Taylor Edwards. She had it. Kicking it around out top, Kara Edwards had it. And then number 14, Rachel Fischel had it. Arthur Levington bringing their defenders out just a little bit more on them, but it looks like they're going to just kind of concede and see if they can get a steal or anything like that if there is a lazy pass. The Arcola faithful start clapping for the performance of their squad tonight, as it looks like they're going to improve to 11-4 and 1-1 in LOVC play.
It is a good, solid game for Arcola. They got out on the fast break, a lot of points on the fast break. When they didn't have the fast break, their offensive sets was get it into the post or drive to the basket, get close shots. They had a couple of threes in the beginning, but I think it was only 1 or 2, not very many. They stuck to getting the ball into the lane and finishing Arthur off down low.
And there's the final horn as Arthur Levington Atwood Hammond drops a home contest in LOVC play to the Arcola Lady Purple Riders. Our final score tonight, 35 to, was it 17? Okay, they changed the scoreboard before I had a chance to write that down. I guess they want to erase the memory of that as quickly as possible. All right, we're going to try and total things up here as we go. Arthur Levington Atwood Hammond probably won't be too hard to total those up when you only finish up with 17. We've got
on your way out, if you
Let's see, I think I might be a little bit off here. Looks like we've got 6 for Ashley Tabb, 4 for Alex Miller, 4 for Elise Harris, and 3 for Sherelle Collier. So I doubted myself and shouldn't have done that. That totals up to 17 points Arthur Levington had. Just unable to get really much going tonight. In the last game against Blue Ridge in the Ocala Valley tournament over the holidays, they scored 62 points. You kind of, if you're head coach Jenny Martin, you hate to come back and follow that up with 17 tonight in conference play. Now for Arcola, the Lady Riders, 35 points tonight was their total. As we go through here and I try and total these things up on the fly, looks like our leading scorer tonight was Kara Edwards. She had a big night in the post. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 for Kara Edwards, 9 for Rachel Fischel, 8 for Taylor Edwards. She came on strong late. 5 for Samantha Reese, and 2 for Alexis Conlon. I think that gets us to 35. And that gets us to our final score, which once again was 35-17. The Arcola Lady Purple Riders win over the Arthur Levington Atwood Hammond Lancers. Arcola improves to 11-4, 1-1 in LOVC play. Arthur Levington Atwood Hammond drops to 7-4 and 2-1 in conference play. So I'd like to thank my partner Luke Johnson for helping me out yet again here tonight. Great job with the analyst. And thank you all for watching high school basketball on DouglasCountyDigest.com.